fuck. Well, that didn't work. Honey, we need to actually use super glue.
Okay.
Because that stuff just snapped like a twig.
I tried.
Oliver,
What are
no.
you doing?
I need to get a shirt
Oh, okay.
out of the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
I guess it doesn't have to be out of the bathroom.
Go.
Camera's rolling. Alright. Well, on this live stream, we typically focus on pets and exercise, but tonight is actually one of the nights that we're just going to kind of relax, talk a little bit, go through the process of taking care of pets. Yesterday was, of course, incline push-ups, which is always fun. It really is. It hurts like a motherfucker, but that sore feeling, just can't get nothing like it. I mean, technically you can get something like it, but... Now look at this critter. This right here is a Harpictera pulchrips. We're thinking male. It matured rather quickly. They are a heavy webbing old world species of tarantula. They need to be in an arid climate, which is why its cage does not get misted. Hi, Rosie! No. Why? The baby crickets seem to be thriving, but the adult crickets we put in there are having a tough time. Not the best. It's acid! My wife tried fixing this. I'm going to see if I can do something here. Tried fixing this thing of mine. And her efforts did not work out so well. Although she did do her due diligence. It's good to see you guys. Was a slow climb out of the work day. Now, this is our escape artist. His name is Gem. Gem is a Brazilian blue violet male. Fully grown. Give you an idea what that entails. It's him next to his water dish. By my hand for size comparison. I've had house spiders that are technically wider than this critter right here. But they are gorgeous. Yeah, Saturdays are my Fridays, so mine's still kind of far away. I have a 3-day weekend. Woo! At least as far as we know. Tomorrow I should not be getting called into work to fill in for anybody. It did rhyme. You'll be the next group poet. And you didn't even know it. Look at her. Now you got to keep this guy's cage good and moist. His dirt's looking pretty all right. I don't think I'm going to go and mist it too much because that is a good way to start getting mold setting into your cages, is to overwater you're looking primarily for rainforest conditions, not Shrek's swamp. You don't want the swamp! Don't overdo it! We do have to go and fill up that water dish stuff, so he's not gonna like this. So how's everybody's day been? I think I've lost my spritz bottle. It fell? Come on.
No, Duchess. No, Duchess.
What's Duchess doing? Duchess! Duchess! No! Little stinker.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people going through that. It's going to be a rough patch for quite a few people. Oh. I worked on a political poem today. Tried reciting a different political poem that revolved around Fred the raccoon and Peanut the squirrel, and I butchered it. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Look at that. This is our other boy, our other Brazilian blue violet. Now we took out their hides because they're no longer using that. When you have tarantulas that aren't utilizing their hides, they leave it open for other animals to move in, which is not good. If you have other animals that infest your cages, you open up your tarantula to, well, possible predation. Yeah, his dirt definitely still moist, so we're good there. When they're younger, these critters definitely do prefer to have a good spot to burrow. Not so much as they age out. Dealing with a lot of people that are on edge at work.
They still having issues?
Yeah, well, it turned into a safety meeting.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Because they can't afford to have people fighting amongst each other. Like, it was all fun and games at first before the election. It really was. Spanky, depending on what kind of edge you're talking about, you need to see your wife about that.
Honey? No.
Called it. I've lost. Oh my god, I haven't yet. Honey, we got to work on that.
Are you sure that's something you want to brag about?
I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. I felt. How do you. Be real. Be real. Destroy him. Oh, it's so funny. Alright, so this is our white-knee tarantula. She is tropical. She is terrestrial. and she is a total pain in my ass. She has flicked so many a hair at me. Do 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 do. Oh, whoops. Oh, that Thai food was so good. Kind of had a tomato base to the sauce, but it didn't take away from any of the Thai flavoring. Oh, where do you think you're going? Look, it's the isopod. Look at him. Look at him go. Fly, friend, fly. Peter Griffin. Oh, shit. Look at her. She is so gorgeous.
Lilith will be happy about that.
Now, this is another tarantula that is going to want to have a lot of hide to her cage when she's younger, but as she ages, she kind of grows out of wanting a hide. It's always good to make sure she has enough dirt to play with. We obviously did not do that. Shame on us. Honestly, shame on us. If I haven't answered yet, I think she is referring to Peter Griffin. I can sound like Peter Griffin. And I can look like him, too. Pail of pickled peppers. Oh, Spanky. You're the last one to talk about pails of peppers. Come on now.
I wouldn't talk about it if it's pickled.
Oof. Oof. You'll never know, Spanky. You'll never know. This face shall remain unshaven for the most part. We learned our lesson last time, didn't we, honey?
You have a baby face without it.
I have a fugly face without
No,
it.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
Duchess, go bite daddy.
Yes, Camila. This is a spider. We can re-show her. It's okay. It's our rest day, so we're not going to be intermittently doing any exercises. So we can just. Boop. This is a white knee tarantula. Tarantulas make wonderful pets. You just got to go and make sure you treat them with utmost respect because
Right there. On her back.
they are
Sit on her.
venomous.
Honey,
What?
my dog's trying to smush yours.
Oliver! Oh. Spanky likes pickled Peters.
Acid.
What are you doing, Oliver? Get a toy. What you doing? What you doing? Where's the toy?
Duchess is
Where's
like,
the toy?
attention, me.
What's your toy? What's your toy? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? Are you guys gonna play tug of war or not? Oh my god, ow, my stomach. He weighs 100 pounds and he just punched me in the gut.
You started it.
Fuck you too, dog. Fuck you too.
Wait, I thought his real name was Joseph.
Yeah, so did I. I thought your real name was Joe.
Joey.
You have a wheelchair, Joe. You started it. So yes, this is a tarantula. It is a white-knee tarantula, a tropical terrestrial tarantula from South America. They have those wonderful urticating hairs. Be real or be real about it? That's what you said, right?
Oh, honey.
defense, wasn't it he that confirmed that his name was in fact that during a discussion in which people were trying to guess local's name? Like, he could have just ignored it and not focused on the name itself. We would have never known the difference. But he's just like, hey, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Ah, that explains it.
Oh, you should get your name changed.
No, he's now JJ. No, that's my cousin's name.
Isn't there a JJ here in St. Helens? It's got a bad reputation.
I don't know.
Honestly, it shouldn't cost $500 for you to fucking change your name.
Tell him he should just switch him.
And I hate the government for that. I also hate the government for pretty much well, yeah, a lot of things, okay. I loathe the fact that it took somebody losing...
Why would it cost that much? It didn't cost me anything to change my name.
You changed your name?
My last name?
Oh. He's Pickle Pete soon. Ooh.
And the name Scott. Bully that name.
Oh, you actually knew someone named Scott?
Yep. He now owns, what's it called? Him and his wife own Dahlgren's now.
That's weird.
He's a huge asshole.
Spicy. Oh my Lanta. That was a high protein fart if I ever smelled one. Good Lord. I think I cleared the flies out of the room. I don't see them flying anymore.
It was just the name of one of the main bullies, male bullies in middle school.
One of her main bullies was Scott.
He was still an asshole in high school, not bad.
Is the heat lamp on now? Woo! It's cooking. Alright. You can always change your name to Gabriel.
Hey, no one knows it.
Pretty decent archangel. One of my ex's name. My old boss's name was Scott. Was.
She killed him.
Shh. Am I the one? My workplace is under new ownership, and I was lucky enough to work. Nice. Yep. Oh, me and Jose shared a moment of breaking the rules together today.
Aw, how sweet. What'd you do?
Now, first of all, for those that don't know, Jose is one of the people that has kind of... Oh shit, I used his name. This individual is one of the people who I thought had a grievance with me. But after today, I don't think so.
Why did you think he did?
Because he was one of the people that was going around telling other people not to call security. But I think that just is what it is. It's something
Maybe that's what he was told to do.
Maybe. But me and him helped somebody unload some refrigerators and freezers out from somebody's trailer, which is a no-no for both me and him. Technically speaking, due to liability concerns, we're not supposed to help people unload their stuff because something might get damaged.
But am I allowed
But-
to help you unload your stuff?
Yes, honey, you're allowed to help me unload my stuff. No, I can handle it myself, sweetie, is something you will never hear me say when I can get a second hand. Oh, I bet you helped them unload. Anyway, yeah, we got the stuff unloaded. And he's a pretty cool dude. Oh, I had to use two hands. So this right here is our Laciadora parabana, our Brazilian bird-eating. Well, hold on. Salmon pink Brazilian bird-eating tarantula. It's Loki. These are another tropical terrestrial tarantula, and to give you an idea, the last spider was in the same size cage. Look at how big she is. Jeez. She is massive. Now today we're not doing any exercises, so it's going to go by quickly. Uh-oh. Drank out of the coomch. What in the fuck? I feel attacked. We all feel attacked after you came in saying that shit. I don't even know what that chalice is. I just know I don't want to look it up. You're okay. So these guys need to have pretty good bit of humidity. They are prone to stress. However,
Aren't we all?
She tends to have a little bit of a different reaction than many tarantulas you see. Rather than kicking or urticating hairs or outright turning to attack, she generally, if she does not like what's going on, she will just move slightly to get away from whatever's touching her. This is not your typical response from various tarantula species. Most of the time, like I said, they'll throw urticating hairs, they'll give you a threat pose, they will try to even bite you or slap you with their paws. She is doing none of these things, which makes me happy as a clam. I think she is used to being handled to some extent now. I just picked a scab on my face. I have psoriasis patches, so I understand all about picking shit. Like my legs, they are still looking rough. I have a few scabs too. It's never good to pick until you have scabs. Continue to talk about Tyler, the Creator, drinking Coom Jug now. I'm going. Nice. You better share it with the group. Oh my god. I did something similar when we were playing a game called Spoons. It wasn't even a game. It's a prank. Essentially what they do is they have you sit on a chair with a spoon in your mouth. And the idea is you're supposed to smack the other person sitting across from you with the spoon on the top of your head, but little do you know that there's somebody on behind you with another spoon that is smacking you instead of the person that you're...
That's spoons?
That's one version of spoons. And I chipped a tooth trying to smack somebody as hard as I was getting smacked.
Ow!
I had it up against one of my teeth in the back.
Hit them with to their mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got acne. People pick at acne? Huh, that's crazy. I didn't think acne was pickable. Oh!
What?
Did you not see what happened to Spanky?
Yeah.
Slipping off the hood of a cement truck and landing on his face? Ooh. Ooh, Maddie. Yes, this is our big spider. Her name's Little Bitch. She earned it when she was younger. She's kind of a sweetheart now. We've even handled her a little bit. On the cage lid, she crawled up and onto this, and we let her just kind of hang out with us. Not today, though.
I have scars from messing behind this.
Yeah, I typically just pinch those, but I do have, or at least I used to have, psoriasis patches that would show up on the top of my head, and either I would get to them or my wife would get to them, but they were never not got to by the end of the day, and it kind of destructive. Yeah. So this is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She is well-mannered now, but when she was younger, she was an absolute terror. She's also a rescue. This tarantula was up for grabs on a not a local group, an Oregon group.
I don't even remember how we contracted it.
Lady said that she had certain animals that she was trying to offload, trying to get rid of. So we decided that we were going to take the drive down to Southern Oregon to a reptile expo. When we got there, we ran across this woman that had all of her exotic pets in the back of a Subaru Outback hatchback. You know, where none of the heat tends to go during the drive. This little shit right here was absolutely unresponsive. However, I did not want to give up on her. We spent like 40 some dollars to get her, despite the fact that she was just like 8 noodle legs. We took her back. I brought her into what was the reptile trailer at the time outside, where the temperature was staying a steady 75 to 77 degrees.
To do, but...
Yeah, getting that trailer to fucking stay that temperature, holy shit, that was hard work. Because it was one of the hard-sided pop-up trailers that had a lot of drafts coming through it, and it wasn't exactly meant to hold in heat. So we had to put in a means to hold in heat. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, we hand watered her using wet paper towels for about 2 weeks, and then she started to show signs of life. She bounced back and became the terror that you see before you today. Yay! 919. Woo woo. Woo woo. Acid, I think it has a lot to do with stress. I think picking has a lot to do with stress. It also has a lot to do with habits that we picked up as children. One goes hand in hand with the other. As a child, you pick up on picking at scabs.
He is trying to change the subject. What? You? Not just.
Cut my nails, damn it. I love Melanie Martinez and TV Girl. I love Thai food. Thai food's amazing.
They do good eggplant. I wonder if next time I should just get extra eggplants than eat.
Oh my god, that fart was just what?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something.
That's another thing I used to do as a child, is bite my nails. Another stress-related habit. Yeah, I imagine, Spanky, that would. Be careful, of course. We want you to be a repeat fan here, somebody that likes to come back over and over again. That's exactly what we're kind of going for here. So don't take too many painkillers, muscle relaxants. Sounds good. There's a lot more pizza places than Chinese places. Um, they're probably they probably honed in on their target subjects. They know the people primarily eat pizza. However, it might just be that there aren't enough people voicing that they want Chinese food.
I wish beans was bad.
Right. We had a Chinese place that shut down because the rent and the food situation and all that. And they had some of the best fried shrimp, breaded fried shrimp.
I love their egg rolls.
Whew. Ow. Oliver, quit covering up her food.
Did he cover it back up with the towel?
Yes, he
I think
did.
that's funny. He got the towel totally covering it.
Oliver, just eat your fucking food. God, there's so much dog food on the floor in here because you want to bury that shit. Have y'all got any song lyrics stuck in your head? Oh my god, today I had the worst song to get stuck in your head because it is sketchy as fuck. What was, now that I'm trying to think of it, it's not going to come to me. It's the I went to work for her that summer. I went to work for her that summer. Teenage kid so far from home. She was a lonely widow woman, hell-bent to make it on her own. We were 1,000 miles from nowhere. You can see where this is going. Real creepy vibe if you think about what he's singing about. Real creepy vibe. And I had that stuck on repeat in my head because when I was a kid, it's something that was on one of the CDs that I'd listen to on the ride into school. That was like an hour and a half long ride. So it's just like, motherfucker. Don't want to continue singing that around the customers. They'll think that something is amiss, wrong on a serious level. Oh no. Hopping on my... Oh my god, that is such a funny way of saying that shit.
What?
Goes hopping on my shonkadoinker. I can only assume what that is. My little guy is also covering up food and water. Soundgarden lyrics have been stuck in my head. We feel the far as I can see. Was a lonely widow woman. Oh wait, I got the lyrics. The mirror. I got the mirror looked up. Yeah, I didn't drink. I think I'm just. Anyone else smell burnt toast? My little guy also covers up food and water. Wait, your little guy like isn't dog or is your fucking...
Is it acid? That's his cat.
Nice spider. It's not a spider, this is a scorpion. And she's actually kind of surprising me right now, because normally she is not out and about. Are you hungry again? Ooh, Big man. But why would you be hungry again, child? You're okay. I ain't gonna go and fuck with you. That's just a spider with a stinger. That is a land lobster with a spicy tail.
Gabby's in severe distress. X-rays are one of the only tools for diagnosing the cause.
Your tooth hurting, Spanky? Do we need to go and get some music playing to make you happier? I can always go and get the Google thing. My only regret is if it plays something that is no. I don't want your goddamn lettuce. Wait a minute. The fuck are the children at? What do you think you're doing? Did you really just sit on something you're trying to hide? Duchess, get away from there. What is going on here? Duchess! There's garbage from the bathroom. Get your ass into the freaking living room, and I guess I'm gonna have to go and freaking clean house tomorrow. That's what I want to do on my day off. Is clean house.
What happened?
She pulled stuff out of the garbage and has been chewing on it in the hallway.
I need to go through.
No. There's a difference. It's all in the structure of it. You see, they're not sea spiders because spiders don't have the claws. He is ready, or she is ready to fuck my world up. Look at this. Baby, what are you doing? You okay? So this is a tropical terrestrial old world species of scorpion. Now, the interesting thing that I find about old world and new world in regards to the strength of the venom and how toxic it is that new world scorpions tend to have a bit more toxicity than the old world scorpions, whilst new world tarantulas have less toxicity in most cases than old world tarantulas. So old world tarantulas are more medically relevant, while new world scorpions are more medically relevant. Now, new world scorpions are more medically relevant in most cases than old world tarantulas. It's all kind of confusing. What's y'all's favorite song? Ooh, The Sounds of Silence. If they get a good cover for that, oh my god, it will put me in a fucking... It's a really, deep, broody mood, but I love the fucking song. Sounds of Silence. What about the Current Testament scorpions? What are you talking? Are you hungry again? She's hungry again. I'm gonna be like, girl, are you preggers? Alright, hold on. I went to work for her last summer. Teenage kid so far from home. She was a lonely widow woman. Helping to make it on the Why is this bowl out of that bag? Dogs, why is this room a mess? God damn it, you bunch of fur bags. I'm feeling so goddamn stressed. Oliver! I'm gonna see if we have. Alright, move, you fuck sticks. Wolf, move. Move! Okay, Needles is the best. We're gonna see if Needles is hungry, because Needles is acting very, 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 very alert. Like more than usual. We have a need to feel the thunder. Chase the lightning across the sky. Watch a storm with all its wonder. Raging in another's eyes. We have the right here of passion. Like a comet burning bright.
Brenda heads out for an emergency. Ends up having trouble with the low spirit bomb.
She might not be hungry. In which case,
Oh, you have the roaches out.
yep. I put it in with the Harpicter pole crabs. I don't know if he's hungry or not. I did, kind of give it a little snip snip. All right, so I'm gonna cover him back up. We're not done with him yet, honey. When are you gonna need to pass through again? Okay, never mind. She's not even in the other room. Yeah, I kind of stressed her out a little bit. She was moving about her cage, minding her own fucking business, and I decided to try to feed her. And since she's not hungry, it just stressed her out. So, now to be frank, in most cases, scorpions, at least the Asian forest scorpions, they typically eat once every 2 weeks to a month. So this is not abnormal behavior since she ate last week. All right. That's another reason why they make such good beginner pets for those who are looking to get into exotic pet care. They also only need to have it between 70 and about 77 degrees.
Look at your little girl. She's trying to get around the towel.
Duchess, just move the fucking towel. She's laying on the fucking towel.
Excuse me.
Now, since they are a tropical species, you want to make sure that their environment stays relatively humid. If you're keeping multiple animals, you would want to keep this one on a lower shelf where the temperature ranges between 73 and 75 degrees, whereas your warmer tropical animals or even arid animals should probably be higher due to the fact that heat tends to rise. It's, as somebody that has had to contend with keeping temperatures proper in some of the strangest environments, I can tell you that it is a challenge and you need to prepare appropriately. Now, if you're going to be looking to sustain your animals through a winter and you want to conserve energy, one of the best ways to do it is to find a space heater that you can put on low so it'll burn less energy. And you're going to need to put it in a closet large enough to house it and your animals whilst also not presenting a fire hazard. So you're going to want to kind of keep it away from everything. It's tricky business. Do you need one Spanky to listen?
Dr. Brenda treats you with an IV drip.
Jesus.
Hun,
What?
Duchess just turned on Micah's Xbox with her nose.
Jeez. Every one-worded song from the 90s, a lot of alternative / metal songs with one word from that time. You don't think I get into my daughter's shows? No, I'm pretty sure you do. Was it challenging your passion? Seems like it. Don't try me, Acid. Honestly, Set It Off, though one of my top artists, I listen to their songs on repeat, especially Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Call their pastor this bastard is so... I can't get somebody call the pastor this bastard is so possessed. Dude, that's actually pretty good. Nightcore version of Hard Though, Worms in My Butt, Out of My Head. I beg y'all to listen to Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. I said it off. Chat, I can't get this. Meeting just begun. What in the hell? You don't need one Spanky to listen to that.
Back in the clinic, Diane Glancy had brought her forth with the artificial
Have you heard Set It Off? I probably have. My favorite for a while has been Lemonized by Meg Myers. Music guy, that's terrible. Yes, so this right here,
Great
If you-
timing, Monkey.
if you believe monkey, it's radioactivity. However, scientifically speaking, what we're looking at here is biofluorescence, not luminescence, biofluorescence. Bioluminescence is where the animal itself produces the glowing effect naturally. Biofluorescence is where some aspect of the animal or plant can soak in a light spectrum and convert it into a spectrum we can see more easily, which is what we're seeing here. Scientifically speaking, that is. Monkey thinks it's radioactive, which by all means, if I could get stung by a scorpion and have scorpion powers, actually that would be pretty terrible with this species, because it can't climb up glass. Imagine having, like, thinking you're going to get some super cool powers, but you just wind up kind of being able to climb up trees better. If that's a black light, it's the chemical that is on the exoskeleton, on the plating, really. The softer tissue doesn't glow. The outside of the plating does. Now, if you're in an area that you want to go and do a little bit of scorpion hunting, first, always make sure that you have a means of picking them up other than your hands, because, well, if you're in the United States at least, you could be looking at a potentially lethal sting depending on how it interacts with you. Bark scorpions are, in some cases, very fatal. All right. Yes, a girl. Not to get, but are y'all happy or upset with who won? I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm relieved. I'm relieved because I went and researched how Kamala handled her power as one of the higher ups in the prosecutor's office down in California, and she gloated about abusing her power. And my biggest fear is she was going to have that mentality as the president and basically weaponize it to the fullest extent that she could against everybody that she might have a beef with. So I did not appreciate her at all. I already knew what we were going to get under Trump because we've already had him as a president before. And no surprises. It's not like it's going to be an easy 4 years ahead of us, but at least we know what we're getting into, like, in its entirety. Yeah. Real fake meme. I'm hoping that things will get better. At least Trump, as he was trying to gain favor with the people, he tried doing a hell of a lot more to help people than a lot of the agencies that are out there. He definitely stepped it up. I wish he could have stepped it up for those that were suffering. I didn't necessarily see anything at Maui having to do with Trump. Maybe I missed something. But when it comes to the tropical storm, the hurricanes that hit our people down south, he stepped up and he put his own money forward. He actually sheltered some of the linemen in his mansion. So he may not be perfect. My God, how do you fucking kill a casino? How do you fucking go bankrupt on a casino? But Jesus, at least he's not Kamala. Why don't it move? Well, that's because it is pretty sedate. Just naturally. They don't do much naturally. They like to just sit there. She should be vegetating. She was fed a roach. Not that long ago. But I caught her while she was kind of moving about the cage. It's so funny because I kept arguing with this guy that came onto my chat. And I was just like, scorpions don't do much. She's never come out. Never done anything like that. He's like, all right, bet. Tell me what she does by the next day. And ever since that bet happened, she's been all over her cage every single day. Oh, yeah, she is venomous. Jimmy got that right out the gate. A lot of people ask, is she poisonous? Jimmy knows better. Nice. I appreciate the hell out of that. No, you'd think they wouldn't, but we've actually had presidents that have trounced on the Constitution of the United States. When the government in and of itself no longer respects the United States and starts actively trying to find ways to get past it, that's where we have a problem. The Second Amendment is a good way to point that out. Getting a little bit more off topic politically speaking here. Back in the day, we actually used to have firearms classes. We actually used to have hunting classes and courses. We had kids carrying their hunting rifles through school. We had kids that used to go and keep their hunting rifles in gun racks on school properties. You know what we did not have as much back in the day? School shootings. Now, what began to happen was this shift in logic. They thought that they could reduce violence that might occur on school grounds by getting rid of those classes and not teaching kids how to adequately utilize firearms and store them appropriately. What happened instead was shit got really crazy really fast. It has been progressively getting worse since we stopped teaching common sense gun classes and courses in school. Nobody wants to talk about that. And not all the power is in the people's hands. I hate to break it to you, but if all the power was in the people's hands, our money would not be going overseas like it has been. We also would not have a government that would be able to go and basically shut down your bank account, take your home from you, ruin your life if you don't pay your taxes. The power is not in the people's hands so long as the government has that kind of control over our lives. I don't want to... Yeah. I mean, if the government can go and raid your house over you owning or raising a squirrel and a raccoon, you got to ask yourself, how much power does the people have, and how much power the people have given control, have given over to the government itself. If you haven't noticed, there was actually an incident with a squirrel named Peanut and a raccoon named Fred, I believe. The government, via a tip from, a nosy neighbor, found out that somebody was keeping a squirrel.
I heard he complained because he was jealous that the squirrel was more popular than him on social media.
But in any case, the feds and the local government showed up, raided the place, wound up killing both the squirrel and the raccoon. The government has that kind of a power. Maybe we don't have as much power over the government as we think we do. And not even most of it. Again, if we had control over most of the government, they would not be able to act as they have. It's a nice little lie that we are told in social studies classes, that the government is for the people and by the people, but it's supposed to be for the people and by the people, but for the most part, it trounces on the people's rights and holds no responsibility unto its own actions. Okay. That is my take on politics. Across the board. It's not just a Democrat or Republican thing. Just most government is monstrous. As long as it's not hurting me or my family or best friend, that's right. So no, still.
Come on.
What's wrong?
I keep falling.
Quit falling then. Alright, so this right here is the old cage. Ah! Don't flee! You must be abducted and taken to your new home. We do actually have a bigger cage for them. It's where we transported all the other roaches. Come here. There we go. Ha! Look at that. I have found you. Whoop. Come on. Come on. Come on, critter. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to refill the water. Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to look that up when I get off. All right. Doop. And these guys have been fed and watered. Now, over to our monstrosity of a collection of insects. These are feeder roaches. They are orange head roaches, which are a fairly fast reproducing species, far faster than hissing cockroaches by far. Hissing cockroaches may get bigger, but they take forever to mature. Yeah, this is the size that they get. It's insane, right? Some of them might have actually gotten bigger than they normally should. Like, oh my god, this is what drives me nuts. So you see the general size of all the adults. Look at what the babies look like right before they molt out into adulthood. They're bigger than the fucking adults. Look at that. That's crazy. This is insane. And of course, we got babies all throughout the dirt. I'm not going to go and fuck with them too much because that's probably traumatizing the shit out of them. But what we're going to do, this right here. Please tell me that is a lyrics. Don't be running away.
What local said?
What did locals say? Me when I...
Is it okay if I can be your puppet?
That's kind of fucked. Alright. What?
The spice from my Thai food already starting to hit.
Oh no. Alright. So, what we feed these guys is kind of crazy. We give them fish flakes.
Acid's favorite.
Yep, Acid likes it when I go and I read the ingredients, so we're going to do that here in a second. Now, these guys have been putting burrows into the ground. So, I think that's one of the things that's kind of helping them reproduce. And I'm hoping that's where the isopods ran off to, and we have a colony of those somewhere in here. Isopods tend to like to stay out of sight. You don't...
Rolly butt.
I have no idea. He asked if he could be my puppet. Yes, Loki, he did.
No, she was telling you that's why.
Did you get some Broly boost on Halloween, local? Fishy flakes.
Oliver! Daddy just took
Oliver, I took you out. Now I am tired of playing these games and having to be the tough daddy. You stop. If you need to go out now, you should have done so when I took you out. If you go back to that door, I'm locking you in your kennel.
Get out here. Oliver. Come here.
I hope not. That would be a lot of extra work. Oh, look, they're drinking. Oh, look at that. They're drinking. They're hanging out around the water hole, kids. That makes me so happy. All right, here we go. Honey, you want to check Discord? You said don't check Discord. Yes, we would be mad Loki. We were generally worried about you when you said that you were going to be done with the group. So, yeah, we would be emotionally distraught if you just never showed back up again. All right, here. What did he say?
Rolling Boost is basically Viagra. And then he posted like 6 of this picture.
What is wrong with you, boy? Jesus. All right, here we go. This one is for
Not
acid.
mad, but upset.
Fish meal, dried yeast, ground brown rice, shrimp meal, feeding oatmeal, wheat gluten, fish oil, dried fish protein digest, soybean oil, corn gluten, algae meal, sorbitol, unulin, lecithin, potato protein, vitamins, ascorbic acid, inositol, niacin, tocopherol acetate, D-calcium pantothenate, riboflavin, phosphate, thiamine monotrate, vitamin A palmitate, pyridoxine hydrochloride, vitamin B12 supplement, cholecalciferol, FDNC yellow number 6 lake, FDNC number 2 lake, freshwater shrimp, beta carotene, L-ascorbyl 2 polyphosphate, stabilized vitamin C, yeast extract, FDNC number 3, citric acid, preservative, xanthaxanthin, minerals, manganese sulfate, zinc sulfate, ferrous sulfate, biotin, rosemary extract, mixed tocopherols, preservative, menodian sodium bisulfite complex, source of vitamin K activity, propyl gallate, preservative, folic acid. There you go. I have one request if I am going to get taken off the map, that it happens swiftly. I do not want to endure immense suffering or pain. If I were to get in the middle of some sort of nuclear conflict, I would want to be right under the fucking glass. Because nobody wants to go through that. Nobody. But we will miss you. All right. That was a very short trip. Hopefully it doesn't stress her out. Oh my god. Music guy? I swear to God, you better watch yourself. You have been tempt banned before. Look at this beautiful girl. This is a Theraphosa apophysis. Oh, hey, there's the food ball right there. Let's go and pick that out before things get nasty. There we go. That is all that's left of that massive roach that we gave her. Kids, out of the hallway! Now! Hold the cage steady. Go on. Well, I'm... Why is youth buy pills at gas stations? Because they can get away with it.
Because they're idiots.
What's wrong with Billy? He got them gas station pills. Now he's got himself a bit of a problem. So this Theraphosa popsis is a New World tropical terrestrial tarantula, just like many others that we have. However, her environment needs to be a bit more moist than the others. We're trying to get this good and close so it doesn't get her too wet, because she has a very, very nasty temper, and we do not want her popping off. Look at that booty. Could we, like, focus? Wow. Where you going, baby? You going in your hide? Look at her trying to move with that dump truck. Oh, my Lord. When did you call me? What? I made it, Dark Loaders. There's been a few people who have crossed my boundaries here. I hope I'm not one of them. I say some shit that people don't agree with, but I don't say them very often. I swear I'm a good noodle. Okay, I'm an all right noodle. I wouldn't say I'm a good noodle. Okay. Now, oh heavens. Tomorrow, dusting. Definitely dusting. Ooh. Always make sure that you utilize your cage clamps appropriately. You don't want a tarantula or a centipede getting out. Should I go and try and put another roach in the centipede cage?
Oh, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, she was out the other day. Now with these, you can tighten them by squeezing them, make it a little bit harder for anything to lift up on them. Also kind of makes it harder to put on there. I was worried that's what you were going to do when you said that you weren't going to be a part of the group. That you were going to go and take a break. I was just like, oh no, she's never coming back. Alright. I tend to get attached to my longtime viewers. Just so you know. Okay? It's very weird. It's like a group of friends. Alright. So... I'm gonna grab one of you. Alright. We have today's offering. Look at the size of that badootie. You better not lay eggs in my fucking centipede cage, okay? This is, in fact, a female. She does not have the white dot on her abdomen. Alright. So, Oh, where did my flashlight go? Hui! Oh! I'm sorry to the person I'm about to block. Alright. So, the centipede cage. It's chock full of tunnels right now, which means the little bugger's been coming out. Our little prey item took off. There's one tunnel. I can see way down in that. Looking around. These guys are typically very, very, very terrestrial. Centipedes are damn.
I thought
What?
Loki did block somebody now, and she posted who it is. Don't repeat it that way.
Okay.
That's who I thought it would be too.
Oh. All right. Now, I do believe. Oh, right. Okay. Now, we do have one more animal that we need to care for, and he is a finicky little fuck. I'm saying that with my whole chest, because the last time I tried to do anything with this cage, he was throwing urticating hairs. We really do need to try to hook him up with her, so that he can stop being such a finicky fuck. Now, whoop. By the way, this week altogether, I've walked 40 miles. I have managed to keep my my daily mileage around 10 miles. This is our male green bottle blue. His name, I think, is going to be Kicker because of his pissy attitude and those urticating hairs. Look at that. Very carefully. There we go. That's all we need. His dirt is already fairly moist. His abdomen's looking kind of shriveled. He probably did eat those crickets, but still. It's a good thing that you did what you did. Never ever ignore feelings like that, because it can save your life. Not that I'm saying that's what was happening. I'm just saying. All right. Okay, let's go and check on the female. And then we're gonna go. Let's see what. It's actually time for me to start getting ready for bed. Honey, we did it. We finally made it to the point where we can go to bed on time. That is the female green bottle blue. Looking as healthy as ever. I thought I spritzed her cage down, but it's looking really dry. Let's go and get the water. Oh my god, we haven't shown Monkey. I feel like I've gotten more disheveled as this night has progressed. Might have something to do with the lava flowing through my intestines. Alright, hold on. Ooh, that shit was so hot coming out. Oh, that was a hot fart, guys. Make you wanna shout. Whew. Ho. Ay! Oh. Look who it is. Duchess. No, Duchess. 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 Stop. Stop it. Ow! Back off! You just hurt me! Really? Just raked in between my fingers with her claw. Child, if you don't calm yourself, I'm gonna lock you in your kennel for the night. Do you understand? Now, I was trying to get my hands on that. It's one of the pins that we use when trying, honey, need help. It's one of the pins that we use for trying to set up the tarantula molds. I have no idea. But Monkey! Diggy diggy. Yeah, I used to have what would you call that, night terrors? Where I'd be screaming in my sleep, and then I remembered what happened to me when I was a child and started trying to process and find.
Quit talking in your sleep out.
Pretty much right after that.
It was a ways after that.
Oh.
I think it probably got better because
Yeah. Nigga giddy. Oh. The baby. Listen to his little snores. You have pictures of Monkey. He looks so peaceful. The baby.
he needs his own channel.
He's so cute. Monkey's a he. Yeah. Oh. Kitty. Oh, I used to have some pretty vivid nightmares. The more recent ones are nuclear war. I wouldn't call it nuclear war, just a nuclear blast. I used to have a really crazy one about having to go onto a submarine and fighting something on the submarine, like a monster. Just the worst nightmare ever. It's the pink nose kitty. Hi, baby. Hi. He's purring. Yes, he is. Maybe someday, if I make it big. What do you have in your mouth, child? You want to talk about it? What is it? Oh. Whatever it was, she swallowed it. Look at the smile on her face. But like I was trying to say, if I become famous enough that I think they have YouTube gatherings for content creators, whatnot, to see their fan bases, that might be potentially something to do in the future. Have to get a lot more fans. That's my hand, child. My hand. My hand. What's this? Oh. Oh. Go get it. Come on, bring it back. No, that's not even what I threw for you. And you're not even bringing it back all the way. Come on. Duchess. Duchess, bring it. Fucking holy shit. Bring it back, girl. Come on. You're a golden retriever. Look at all the mess that they left behind. Oliver, will you bring it back? Will you bring it back? You guys have let me down so much. I think it would go fairly well. It might not be as exciting as a lot of us would probably think it would be. But I think it would go very well. I have, like I said, I have what I call Hiram Radio playing up in my head. And it's where a lot of the poetry comes from. There are some days where it's coming in strong, and other days where it's not. I think it has something to do with tism or drain bramage. Look at Jimmy T first. Woo! Woo! Oh no! Oh, she's got me! Heaven help me! Oh! Hey Mark, how's it going? We are playing with dogs after we've already played with tarantulas. Get your puppy! She's got really long teeth. Look at you. She knows not to bite too hard. Most times. She's never broken the skin. Yes, a good girl. Yeah. Oliver? It's not fair. Where's something to throw at him? Stop being so cute!
He's like, Daddy, I got it.
You got it! Oh. You can play? Go play? Are you gonna play? Okay, here goes. Goes with the other one. Go get it. Now bring it back. Bring it back, Duchess. You can do it. Duchess, come on. Come on. Yay! Yay! Now, if we could just master this at the park. Oh, now she wants to play tug of war. Arr. 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 There you go. Arr. Oh, shit. Ah. All right, I'm gonna let you get it. Wait, what was that? Add Duchess.
To the girls group.
Oh. Bye, Loki. Have a good night. And to the rest of you, it is bedtime, and I am ready to sleep. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. We didn't put the Discord up again. We need to do that next time. Have a good night. Stay safe.
A couple things, or do that.
Do you want to do that tonight or tomorrow?
Look at it.
All right. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news. Unless it's good news.